Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marina! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Randa, Quiet Storm Markos.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Randa Markos' story well documented. Escaped from Iraq with her family at a very young age. For years worked in a pharmacy, finally gave that up to pursue this mixed martial arts dream. Fighter lands a jab. All right, so her physicality, her wrestling allows her to gain the clinch here, and if you're the kickboxer on the other side, you cannot be accepting of this position.
You cannot accept this position. You gotta circle your back off the side of the octagon. You've gotta get...
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, she's got that submission locked in tight. How good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Marina Rodriguez.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish here.
She's looking for a finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot to the top.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rodriguez.
In the half guard.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Markos is back in full guard now.
Nice transition.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't... Submission attempt for her here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision. You can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up the position to try to chase a submission. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Markos is right back to the full mount here.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC, and a lot of these you got to think are going to be rooted in that knee striking game.
Yeah, great highlight. She did a lot of good work over the course of that round, but it was the knee strikes. It was those big knees that she landed over and over again that has allowed her to take control of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Nice looping punch.
So once again here in this round, her approach continues to be of the strange variety, right?
Yeah.
Her kicks are so good, her strongest tool, and she's not really using it.
She has not used it tonight, and I don't quite understand. She is using everything but the skill that got her to the show. She's got to get back to kicking. She's got to get back to using those kicks to maintain distance, but also put damage on her opponent. You cannot be one-dimensional inside the UFC's octagon.
Oh, and with conviction. She moves right in. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, she's got an arm triangle here, and it looks tight. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there.
That was nice.
Markos is back in half guard, very comfortable here.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Man, she's making these ground strikes count. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Nice positional control here. Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, beautiful job by her to reverse. Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, she's got a rear naked choke and it's tight.
Great submission defense, full display by the opponent.
Markos is back in full mount. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
And now a little space between the two fighters. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Takedown attempt late in the round, and she gets it. Markos is going for a choke. Ooh, that looks pretty tight.
She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number 1.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, relaxa, relaxa, tranquila, tá? Fica tranquila. Você tá sendo muito agressiva nessa luta agora.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spot, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Nice land with the punch by her there. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Right punch is there. Oh, nice jab by Rodriguez. Back and forth we go. Ankle kick. Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you got to like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Rodriguez is in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here. What a tight armbar.
Oh, she better tap her. That thing's gonna snap.
John, she's gonna break her arm. She's gonna break her arm.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here.
It's tight. It's over. It's over.
Oh, she got out!
Oh, my goodness. What a display of submission defense by this young lady. There's a lot of good movement.
Oh, Outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Markos. All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Markos is back in half guard.
Oh, nice.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the court.
Oh, she gets tagged. Nice combination. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, dude? Markos' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so the fight goes the distance here tonight. Certainly tried to get the finish, but you got to think she's going to get the decision nonetheless.
Yeah, she's got to be pretty excited about this type of victory. Sometimes it isn't exactly what you want, but when you get this many takedowns, when you can impose yourself on your opponent as much as she did tonight, you have got to be very happy.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Randa Quiet Storm Markos.
All right, chalk one up for the wrestler over the kickboxer. I thought she stuck to the game plan beautifully, mitigated risk pretty well, and a lot of these fans echoing their appreciation after the fight.
She knew she had advantages. She knew that she could secure takedowns. It was a matter of what she would do once she got there. She showed tonight that she's next level.
Nobody do it better than me, not incredibly. I do this shit competitively, inevitably. These falling silent when I walk up in the building. Worry about their future like I'm here to snatch their children. Fuck, that line was brilliant. How I'm not already in the millions. Am I not the picture of resilience? Why they test my patience? Hyping all this lame shit. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same shit. This is what the fuck I'm in on industry games, bitch. I'm convinced that nobody is speaking my language. I'ma get it as so listen close when I say this. After every murder, no my still stainless. I can make a dope fiend go cocaine-less, cause everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make an Einstein whole feel brainless, but look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon, cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, never get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest, so for real nobody try me. And I say, 1 for the money and 2 for the love. We the new era, so fuck whoever may feel they above. Living delusion, that's an illusion, it's absent of drugs. Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on a whole other planet, I'm about to show you, goddammit. This wouldn't work if we planned it, meaning you won't understand it. We have to reach like it's Saturn, this feel like splitting an atom. We got involved with the pattern, so now we up and we at 'em. Watch out for my evolution, fuck around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, bitch, I'm an institution. If I gotta